Hi, this is Amy Bacon, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, December 1st, through this coming Sunday, December 7th, 2014. So the thing I want to talk about today is perspective. This has been on my mind a lot, and I've been working with you and helping you use energy. But today I want to take that again to another level and talk to you about perspective. Perspective in your life. So this is allowing new viewpoints, new ideas, new knowledge, and new thoughts. And I know that might be sort of threatening to some people who want to be in control and who are stubborn and don't like change. But perspective is going to change the energy for you. It's going to open expansion and allow all these things that are stacked up trying to get to you to finally flow to you. This is about changing your set point. So changing your perspective about a person. You know, letting any judgments go, letting any fixed ideas go, opens the flow. Also, letting people go. There's certain people maybe that have been in your life a long time that are no longer serving you. And when we try and hold tightly to things because we don't like change, it slams down the energy. It slams down those new opportunities that you've been trying to bring in. So allow people to fall away that are no longer honoring you and serving you. And allow new people to come into your life that are going to be a better fit for you. And if there's a person in your life that's not going to go away, so maybe it's a relative or something, just changing your perspective a little bit. Opening up those ideas and allowing that person to authentically be themselves and just, maybe a little bit of acceptance is going to help you as well. This coming on the Monday after the week of Thanksgiving when everyone has probably had, enough of relatives. But perspective also is about events, situations, any core beliefs that you're holding. So opening this energy up is going to help you. So I also want to say a little bit here about judgments. When you feel that you have been unfairly judged by someone, please remember that judgments are never about you. A personal attack is about unresolved issues that belong to the person who is saying those unkind things to you. So change your perspective. Allow forgiveness. Send them loving healing. Visualize them surrounded by their spirit guides and their angels that are going to help them change their perspective and heal any harsh judgments that they may be meting out to other people. And also, I want you to be aware if you have a default pattern going. So this is either in your mind speak, or if you keep analyzing something. If there's something, an event or a situation in your life that you keep analyzing, that is a default pattern. And you need to change your perspective around that, because a little bit of analyzing is okay, but when we just keep taking that analyzing to a higher octave, it becomes damaging. It becomes a waste of energy, and life is too short. You actually want to use your energy in very productive and positive ways. So please change your perspective if you have a default pattern going. And the way to do this is just take some deep breaths. When you recognize, oh, here I go again, this, I call it in some cases the wallpaper of your life. It's that person or that situation that you cannot stop thinking about, that you want to try and figure out, what didn't work or why or how. You need to stop that, because it doesn't matter. What matters is expansion and what you want to create now and how you want to move ahead in your life. So when you recognize that default pattern coming, that mind speak, that analyzing creeping in again. Take 3 or 4 or 5 very deep breaths and move on. Allow a new, fresh perspective to open for you. And the energy in your life is going to expand and blossom. And that situation, you're going to start getting clarity on it and understanding for it. And it's going to fall away to allow something better to come in. And all of this also goes back to working energy. You do not need to worry about details. What you need to do is decide what you want. Decide how you want your life to flow. And then communicate those desires. Communicate those intentions to your beautiful council of spirit guides and angels and entities of the highest white light and loving relatives who've passed over that surround you all the time. This beautiful council that creates the flow in your life. They do the puppet strings of all the synchronicity and situations and events and people, and always making sure you're in the right place at the right time, because you're never going to miss an opportunity. If you feel that you've missed something, it's not. You didn't. The only thing that happened was that didn't come through because there's something better lining up. There's something more important for you that you need to be available for. So work energy to your advantage. And I've done several videos on this. I started on October 13th, and I've been building on it a little bit every week. I don't want to repeat the same thing every week. This is your valuable time, and I want to use it to your best advantage. So you can go back October 13th, October 20th, October 27th, and then I skipped a week because I was in Spain, and then the next week is November 10th, where I've been building on this working your energy process. So you just need to listen to the beginning of those videos to allow this to work in your life. Allow these things to help you. You have so many tools and so much help available to you. And it is my gift to you to show you these things, to show you how to work energy and create the best life possible. So I've pulled the cards for this week. And again, we're doing the three rows: money, success, and well-being. We've got 6 cards each. We're using 2 decks this week. The first one is Ascended Masters Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And the second one is Healing with the Angels, also a Doreen Virtue deck. And I've really enjoyed using 2 cards every week because I feel it gives us more depth and deeper understanding for what's going on, the energy of that week. So let's lay these out and see what we've got. The card on the bottom, this first one I put out, is going to be the Ascended Masters deck. And then on top of it is the Healing with the Angels. And I'm going to go over each of these. There's the money row. Now we've got your success. Nice. Nice. And there are those cards. And then the bottom row is your well-being. So I can already tell, glancing at these, this is going to be a good week. We've got some very pointed messages here. All right, so starting with the top row, the first 2 cards. This is for your money energy this week. We have got Peace Offering with White Buffalo Calf Woman and Balance. Peace Offering. This is about, talking about perspectives, this is about honoring other people's perspectives and considering the balance in what someone else is bringing to the table for you this week in your money issues. It's balance and harmony. It's resolving issues with forgiveness and compassion. And this to me is acting from your heart. She brings a peace offering, and it's about finding that balance. Oh, and here we go. I keep saying balance, and I haven't even really looked at this card because I'm focusing on this one. Absolutely. Balancing your life. This is about a decision that needs to be made, and considering others' perspectives, looking at other points of view, realizing it's not just about you. And this is going to open up the money energy for you this week. Allow that balance, allow forgiveness, allow mediation, allow consideration and compassion, and not just making decisions from your head, but from your heart. That's the way it always flows. When we get tangled up in analyzing and trying to overthink things, energy shuts down, and money is only energy. So this is about, finding the middle ground, finding that peace and harmony. You taking the first step. Peace offering for you is you take the first step in offering a solution that's going to work. So the second two cards we have are take charge of the situation and trust. I love this with Moses. This is, a confidence, being powerful, being clear in your intentions, and allowing your confidence to shine, because it's safe to be powerful. It's safe to show your courage. And this is about making a decision. It's, the next step from that peace offering is it's okay to go ahead and make a decision and speak your truth. That throat chakra, which is all these blues, speaking your truth and trust that it's going to be okay. It's going to be received well. Your confidence, your power is safe. People need, your leadership. They need you to make a decision and move ahead. This is money energy. This is sort of fast flowing. And go ahead. It's going to be all right. Everything's going to work in your favor as long as you keep your balance. Keep that balance going. So I love this. Let it go with Kuan Yin. She is the goddess of compassion. So this is no more manipulating, no more control. That might be hard for some people, but I promise you it's going to open energy. When you're trying to overthink things and control things, and you hate change and you hate uncertainty, it slams everything down. Money is trying to come to you, so just trust. Trust in the balance and the ideas and inspiration that you're being given. Let things go. Let that energy flow. See and feel things done in a way that thrills you. Use that energy. Communicate your intentions. Say your thank yous for everything turning out the way that you want it to. And then trust in the universe. You don't have to figure out the details. Just let it go and realize that you're taken care of. And this is going to open up the avenue for the new perspective. This is totally new perspective, ideas, and inspiration. The things that you've been trying to figure out, but they've been sort of stagnant and stuck. Get out of the way, let it go, and allow those new ideas, allow that new inspiration to come to you. If you have been working the energy, if you've been watching these videos and following that, I promise you the flow is coming. Your council has heard what it is that you want. They've understand your intentions, and the wheels are spinning. We get frustrated in this linear density time frame that we live in here, but I promise you things are going. So let go of any worries or control or manipulation that you've been doing to allow money to flow to you more easily, to open up those money channels for you. So the next row, moving on, is our success row. And we're starting with positive change and dreams. So this is about being ready to move on. Change is, I've made the decision, those cards above, and I'm ready to move on. I've been in the same place long enough. You've done more work than you realize. And, no more stalling, no more procrastinating. Change may seem uncomfortable. There are a lot of people that will avoid change at all costs, and they're afraid of it, and they try and micromanage things because they don't want change. So it may seem uncomfortable in the short term, but it always brings you better opportunities. One door closes, another door opens, and you need to go through those doorways to allow all the new things that are coming for you, the new successes, and allow people, places, things, events, situations to fall away. Anything that no longer serves you, let it go. Going back to the card before it, these are flowing perfectly from money to success. Let those things go that are no longer serving you, to allow better things to come in. And this is about creating the dreams that you wish to create in your life. And this is also about that you are getting very, very valuable symbols, communication, energy clearing in your dream time. And if you feel that you never dream or you can't remember your dreams, that's okay. You don't have to consciously be aware of that. It is something that's happening subconsciously. A lot of times you're going to have dreams that you don't remember. You realize that you dreamed, but you can't remember. Or if you do remember, sometimes you're dreaming about things that were going in your day or that you're worrying about in your life, and the dream is kind of chaos and confusion. And you know what? That's perfect. Because what it's doing is it's clearing energy for you on a deep level, on a subconscious level. It's pulling off of you these things that you don't need to be analyzing and worrying about. So just let it go. You don't need to figure out all dreams if you remember all your dreams. Sometimes they're just to clear your energy. So allow your dreams to come true, these things you want to create in your life, your beautiful desires, through positive change, through allowing things to change a little bit in your life to bring you success. We're on your success row here. So the next two cards we have are meditate and divine guidance. I love how these go together. Meditating is reflecting. It's thinking. It's going within. I promise all your answers are within you. They're there. And meditation is not complicated. It's downtime. It's simply allowing yourself some downtime. Even if your life is crazy hectic and the only time you can be alone is in your car, don't turn on the radio. Just take some downtime and allow this divine guidance to communicate with you. Because if you've been working the energy, and even if you haven't and you're now going to watch some of those YouTubes and start working the energy, you're being communicated with. You're surrounded by help. And they're giving you signs, and they're giving you communication. They're giving you the ideas that you need to act upon. So allow that meditation time, that downtime. Meditation can just be a few minutes where you center, you close your eyes, and you just quiet your mind and you breathe. And it's easier to quiet your mind if you're focusing on the rhythm of your breath. And just breathe and be quiet. Any thought that comes up for you, any stress or worry, just visualize it flowing through your head like a river. And if there's outside noise or something that just refuses to go away, just say, fine, that's okay. I incorporate you into this quiet moment and keep focusing on your breath. This is allowing an opening for you. It creates space. And in that space is where divine guidance flows. It's where the insights, the clarity, the answers, what you've been seeking will come to you. It might not come to you in that moment of meditation, but it will come to you later in the day or the next day when you get out of your own way. When you're no longer, battling all that mind speak that's going on in your head and all the noise that we create in our environment. We need to shut down. Oh my goodness, these are so perfect. So for success, we're building right here on these two cards. Listen and signs. So as I was just beginning to say, no more things to distract you. Everybody has these smartphones now, and they get a quiet minute and they start, looking at Facebook on their phone or checking their email. And, there's a time and place for that. Also allow downtime. Don't always grab your phone or your tablet or your laptop or the remote control. Just allow some quiet space because you need to listen. You need to recognize these signs. They're all around you. And they're subtle. They're simple. They're not complicated. They're a song lyric. They're something that catches your eye. They're a headline. They're something you overhear someone else saying. You get quiet enough in your space, those ideas you need, they just plop into your head. That inspiration, that epiphany, that complete understanding, I call it a download, it will come for you. And it's the answers to what you've been trying to figure out. It's, trusting that you're taken care of and you're given those answers, those ideas, those inspiration. Please listen. Allow time in your life where you can center and balance yourself and listen to the signs that your divine guidance is giving you. It's so important. You are completely connected. You're not disconnected. I promise you are connected. So it's allowing that connection to be shown to you in ways that you can use it here in this life. So that was your success. Success is you're using the energy, so listen, act upon it. And we're going to move on to well-being now. And the first two cards, beautiful. We've got nurture yourself and blessings. So this to me is the balance of giving and receiving. You've been giving a lot of yourself, especially if you had a big family this past week with Thanksgiving and you've got Christmas coming up. This is a difficult time of year for many people. People feel there's a lot of obligations that sometimes are overwhelming. And you need the balance of giving, not only always giving, but also allowing yourself to receive. Remember to care for yourself as well as you care for others. And this is going to open the channels for you. This is going to open the energy for you to start receiving things in your life that you're trying to create. All those desires and dreams that you're trying to create, they happen more quickly with the balance of giving and receiving to help these blessings. You're surrounded by blessings and recognizing that. Recognize in your life what's going right, what's going well, what you appreciate, where your gratitude is. Those blessings and focusing on those, it's like fertilizing your garden. Everything blooms and grows more quickly. So nurture yourself and recognize your blessings. This is going to help your well-being for this week. And we're still moving on with this, with balance, career, and home life, and new love. And you know what? When I read this, something immediately comes to mind for you. You know exactly what this card means. This is, prioritizing. It's being available to your family. We get so busy at work or get busy with our careers, or it could even be creativity. If you're an artist, you're focusing on your music or on what it is that you're creating. And it's also allowing time for your family and for your friends and those people around you that need you. They're there on purpose. It's not about all work. It goes back to this nurture yourself card. Take care of yourself too. Allow the balance, even if it's just soaking in the tub or getting a massage or a facial or a pedicure. That's honoring yourself. This is going to allow new love into your life. And love is not only, relationship love. It's doing what you love. The new perspective to jumpstart your career in a better way. You need that balance. It's also the new love of a person. If you've met someone, you need to allow time for them. You need to be available to them. And if you've met someone, pay attention to whether they are available to you. Someone who's a workaholic is not going to be, rewarding down the line. They need to change their perspective and allow more availability in their life for giving and receiving. So allow love, the love of what you do, and the love of other people to balance you. I love this. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. This is about a significant person in your life. And just like this one, you've probably already thought of who that female is. It can be a girlfriend. It can be any female in your life. Also, they're telling me to heal any unforgiveness. I'm being shown this is about healing. If there's someone you need to forgive and you need to settle, this is going to open the energy for healing. Very, very important. Lady Nada, she's also about balancing male and female energy. Every single person has the balance of male and female energy. So allow more feminine energy this week. This is also about opening for relationships, balancing, allow women to bring new opportunities for you. All of this is going to help you with what you want to manifest. If there's someone in your life that's not serving you anymore, send them forgiveness and let them go. So you can bring in those things that suit you better. This mother energy is very, very important. There might be a person in your life, a female who needs your help this week. So reach out to that person, reach out to female friends, make new friends. All of this is going to bring creation into your life, bring manifestation into your life. Beautiful, beautiful energy for your well-being for this week. So I look forward to helping you in any way I can. My website is spiritpathways.net, and there's all kinds of information on there about where I am and what I'm doing and how to get a reading. If you don't live locally, I do lots and lots on the telephone. And I would love to help you create your best life possible to your highest potential. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.